You know, I just noticed here as I was standing here to do the end screen for the last video that on top of this wall, there is a potion of minor healing just sitting here. I don't know who left that there, but it's mine now. Anyway, hello all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Last time, we didn't really do anything important. I just ran around town. I bought a house in Whiterun. I guess that's kind of important. And I did a lot of miscellaneous objectives, non-quests, things that are to be found in this tab here for random NPCs. And I got a fair amount of money and whatnot as quest rewards for that, which was something I didn't really expect, but I'm not going to say no to money, so I guess don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as it were. This time, we're going to head over to the complete opposite corner of the world that I am in right now. I am going to go to Riften, and we're going to officially kick off the Thieves Guild quests. Well, it was officially kicked off like way back in the beginning of the game when we did that part of the main story. But I'm officially going to join the Thieves Guild here, and we're going to well, for my purposes, the reason that I want to do this now is because there is a skill trainer who lives down in the Thieves Guild who I want to be able to buy levels in a particular skill from. And, clean and free from rock joints. So that's the asbestos-free cereal of Skyrim. Anyway, what we have to do, and I'm going to uncheck that, is... Where is the quest? Taking care of business. So... The last time we were doing this, Brynjolf was standing here, and he was pretending to have some kind of miracle cure, snake oil sort of thing, while we were getting up to shenanigans behind everyone's backs. And we kind of left it there. So we met him down in the right-of-way, but we didn't really do anything because we had to do main story things, and I turned around and left. But he did give us an errand of going and shaking down Helga, who already probably doesn't really like us, Bercy, and Kirava. So I think I'm going to go and... let's shake down Helga first, because again, she already doesn't like us, and it probably won't really change her opinion of us. But she owes the guild money, and we can go and get that money. So
what do you want?
Yeah, that's about how I expected to be greeted when I walked in here.
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
So I don't know if it's possible, if there's a persuasion check there, that it's possible to pass. There was an option for brawling, which is always something that you can do. However, the fun way to resolve this dispute, Brynjolf will offer you advice on what people's, you know, weaknesses are. And, for example, the statue of Dibella, which Helga has perhaps a bit of an unhealthy infatuation with, you can steal that?
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
Oh, is it now?
Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
There's an innuendo to be made in there somewhere, which I don't want to think about. Let's get out of here and probably never come back. So, Bercy and Kirava, I think, are the other people who we've got to shake down. Bercy can be found over here. He is the Pond Prawn, the general item salesman of Riften.
So,
Let's see.
interest you in anything today?
You can interest me in your protection money.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves.
That subtitle was inaccurate. I wonder if that was a last-minute change or something like that.
Don't fool yourself.
Or if the voice actor, like, ad-libbed that line and the subtitle wasn't updated. Alright. Let's see.
Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
I don't know exactly what Bercy's weakness is. I don't know if there's another item that I can, like, steal and threaten him with or something like that. I can, however, brawl. Lydia, could you, like, not stand there? I want to brawl him from in front of the counter.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin.
Oh, that sucks. Can I not
I'm sorry,
fight
you're
you?
going to have to leave.
Brynjolf, I need help because I can't remember what you told me about Bercy the last time I was here. Actually, I don't think I did ask. I think I just ran away and you didn't tell me, so I don't even have that excuse. Anyway.
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Alright, that helps. And while I'm here, I might as well ask about Kirava, the owner of the Bee and the Barb.
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
Alright, I don't know why you're trying to make that sound dirty, because I'm pretty sure they're, like, outright romantically involved, and they're not even, that's not even a secret. But, we can go and take that into account when we go back upstairs.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
I will definitely not be acquiring any cheap mead that you are selling me down in the sewer, sir. That is very weird. Anyway, so the dwarven urn in his shop, he said, and we can smash that to bits. I guess I'm just going to, instead of picking up and threatening to drop it on the floor or whatever, I'm just going to actually drop it on the floor. There is now a quest marker over that.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf you'll just have to make do without my coin.
Alright, that's nice.
Stop! That's priceless!
There's a nice burn mark on it now.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave.
Alright, you didn't respond to that. I don't know if you can get that off with some rubbing alcohol or anything.
You're going to break it.
Wait, that was it. That was not what helped.
Sorry, you're going to... Please.
Can I actually damage this with fire? There we go.
Don't destroy my urn. No! That urn was priceless.
Well, it sounds like one of us needs to reload a save and see if we can go through this conversation any differently. And that doesn't mean me for once.
I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
Alright, so that is 2 out of the 3, and now the Kirava is the last one who we need to bully a little bit, and she can be found pretty much directly on the other side of that wall. Let's go into the Bee and the Barb. And I think if you, when you do 2 of these, the third person will just, like, surrender immediately.
Something or not? Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You'll tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
Alright, it happens to the best of us. Let's see. Speaking of Talon Jai, though, where is he? Because I think there is actually a little errand that he can have you run if you talk to him, which I forgot to do earlier. I meant to do that when I was here. Someone just made a big mess with those apples. Is he, he's not downstairs. He's usually hanging out in here. Sometimes he can be found upstairs. I don't know if he can ever be found outside. A Dream of Sovngarde. Oh, you're just sitting here by the door. I definitely didn't notice you. I went, like, all the way upstairs looking around for you. Anyway.
Message. Now just take your business elsewhere.
Look, it's nothing personal, but anyway, I'm curious...
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
Okay, apparently I already have 3 flawless amethysts. Okay.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
Alright, so hopefully that at least makes up a little bit for shaking down Kirava, like, 2 minutes ago.
Just get out of here.
Let's see. I usually do just walk around with any gemstones that I find lying around because they weigh almost nothing, like 0.1 carry weight, and occasionally you will find NPCs who have quests like that where they'll ask you for, you know, a couple of gemstones so that they can do something. And I find that it's worth usually just, like, keeping them around. I was wondering if he was going to get up and say anything to Kirava, but it doesn't look like he did. He's just gonna go stand by the door and start sweeping the rug. Alright. I don't know if Kirava and him are gonna be, like,
What What did you want?
Friendly?
I paid you.
Yeah, alright, well,
I can't stand this city. It's impossible to make a decent living here.
I would say I'm sorry, except I suppose I'm not helping. Alright, by the way, I love this guy's design. The, like,
Now just take your
all the characters in this game are, like, built from the same, like, template, and the Argonians have the head feathers and stuff. I really like the color of this guy's head feathers. So, let's stop, getting on their nerves and beyond with things. I'm going to go back down into the Rataways. And, can go take Kirava's advice and jump off the pier, but I'm gonna just land on the lower level, and we can run in here. Alright, Brynjolf, I made some enemies on your behalf, although, to be fair to myself, one of them already didn't like me even before that.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Alrighty then, so we are officially part of the Thieves Guild, and I think I will keep this torch out because we're going to be staying down here in the dark and dusty underworld of Riften for a while. Who was that? Was that you, Vex? I'll do that later, I guess. So he's going to take us down over here. This is sort of where we enter the Rataway. That's the Rataway vaults. And there is a lovely hidden compartment in the back of this cabinet, which is going to lead onward to the really interesting part of the underground. All right. You could walk faster. What's over here? Oh, it's just a couple of beds and some more tables and stuff. All right, I don't know. Vikal, the bartender, isn't... I don't think he's officially part of the Thieves Guild, but he does, you know, live and work down here, and I wonder if that's where he lives. Anyway, through this door, please. All right. Nice place you got for a sewer, anyway. Okay, you ran like 2 steps. Oh, do I have to talk to you here? Game. Why are you messing with me like this?
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex could.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Alright. Should I ask more? I guess I'll ask more, because we will be getting to this eventually, and if we want to play, like, stealthily instead of going in guns blazing all the time, it can be useful to have some extra information like this.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Alright, so, we can keep asking him more. I'm not going to keep asking him more. This isn't a difficult quest per se, but...
Don't take prisoners.
Yeah, we're going to be going in there. We're going to be beating up quite a few mercenaries for someone who, you know, is going to try and be stealthy. I expect that it is possible to get through there without too much violence if you got, like, a really high sneak level, but I don't, so most likely we'll be doing quite a bit of fighting. So the person I want to talk to is going to be...
Hey, let's talk a second.
Vipper the Fleet.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know.
So, you can ask pretty much everyone who's part of the Thieves Guild some interesting questions, such as, like, does the Thieves Guild provide other services, or the story behind their nickname, or how they came to be here. I'm not going to go through everybody's backstory, but I do want this guy to train me to be a better pickpocket.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
And this is something that I mentioned a little bit, a couple of videos ago, but I'm going to go and level my pickpocket to 26. I'm going to take my level up here, and I'm going to upgrade Magicka, and I think that'll be my last Magicka upgrade for a while. And the reason that I want to do this is that in the pickpocket skill tree, up over in, I think, this direction, extra pockets carrying capacity is increased by 100. That's a free increase to carry weight, which I would very much like to have. So at some point, I'm going to be taking that one. I might as well grab this Light Fingers perk because I'm going to need it anyway. There's also Night Thief. And I'm going to need a 3rd free level perk to grab extra pockets. And while I'm here,
you just let me know.
I can buy a couple more levels.
Up to no good, are we?
And that's going to bring me to level 31. That's going to give me a decent amount of experience, but not going to, like, give me another level or anything like that. And what level do I need to have my pickpocket at? I think it's 50. I'm pretty sure it's 50. Alright, so I need pickpocket level 50, so I'm gonna have to do this at least 4 more levels if I wanna be able to get that. And, like, obviously I could actually pickpocket people, right? But that takes a long time. It's a fairly high risk business because they could catch you, and I don't really feel like doing that. Because I like to do this quickly and not, like, spend a lot of time crouching behind people. Anyway, so once you're done in there, you can come out of this ladder and you can pull this chain and you'll find yourself in the cemetery of the Thieves Guild. And this is a convenient fast travel location. You can fast travel to it. It is on the map. And it is quicker to get into the Thieves Guild Ragged Flagon Cistern from here than it is from going down the usual way. So it's a nice shortcut. I think I'm going to end this off. And next time, we're going to go out towards Golden Glow Estate, which can be found on this little island over here in the middle of this pond. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think a nicer end screen would be inside the flagon itself. So I'm going to go back where we came from. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.